What was it like the first time you were in the doctor's office and you found out that you had MS?
I was in an eye doctor's appointment. They couldn't see. And she told me I had MS. So of course it was a shock to me, and what did I know about MS? I didn't know anything. And then I really wasn't properly diagnosed until I was 31. And now I'm 68. So I've had it over half my life.
What were some of your early symptoms of MS?
Well, I couldn't see, and my hands and feet were very kind of
tingly and numb.
Tingly, yeah.
And your
Those
knees,
are the first signs.
Knees.
How about today? How is it today? What are your symptoms like today, 30 years later?
I'm still tingling. I can't walk, I'm in a wheelchair, but in the house I'm usually on a walker. When I'm out, I'm usually in a wheelchair. So, but I think I'm handling it very well compared to a lot of other people.
You know, part of MS is when you can't control your bladder, you can't control your bowels, you can't walk, you can't see right, and now her hearing is gone at a very early age, and you know, it's a very, very depressing thing for the people, this gorgeous woman, to go through all the hardship she has and handled it so gracefully. It's wonderful. I mean, it's a testimony to my wife that she's handled it so well. Even we're unlucky and we're lucky. We have an occupational therapist work with Donna, just working to try to figure out how to eat. She can't control her hands, so she trembles when she eats. So, you know, it's hard for her to even eat. And then the lady says, well, we can get this little tool for you, and the tool costs $10. I says, that's not a problem. She says, do you realize that most of my people that I try to help, they can't even afford the $10 to help themselves with a little tool. So, I mean, it's such, I mean, you're sitting here with a terrible disease and we can afford to try to do something about it, and we still can't. But there's other people, they can't even get the smallest kind of thing to help them with the disease. So, that's all. In my opinion, my wife is coping with it as good as anybody can. I don't know, how you feel about it?
That's exactly how I feel. I feel like I'm pretty lucky. There's a lot of people that are a lot worse off than I am.
And I think even today, there's many, many people that are misdiagnosed. They have it and they don't even know they have it. But we have to do something, you know. I'm not a person who's gonna sit around and watch something happen and not try to do something about it. So we've started this thing where we have this auction. It was my idea. We used to have it in the store. It's grown to be much bigger than that. Spiro Stados at the Visitor Center, he has given his facility, so we have this auction. There'll be 500, 600, 700 people there. As I was telling you before, somebody that I think I did some kind of a favor for, she anonymously gave $30,000 to her thing today. There's expense to raise money. Well, at our event, all the expenses are taken by me. My son and I take all the expenses, all the extra work our help does. They get paid for it like they're working on a job. They don't. There's no, you know, anybody does anything outside the store, they're paid for. So every penny goes to research to try to cure the disease. That's the thing. And you know, there could be some other, you know, when I think about all these people who can't afford everything, maybe some of that money should go for there. But I'm trying to see if while my wife is living, there'll be a cure for the disease. Even if it's not for her, that we do see a cure. I don't know what else I can say. We're trying.
I think I'm so lucky, and thank you everybody that does this, especially my family too. That's so wonderful to me. Helped me so much.
We are going to find a cure for MS, and I think it's very, very short.